Alrighty, we're back from our extension run. This is Mike. We're going to be going in the wheel this time. We are taking a Vestal, Grave Robber, Crusader, and Barbarian or Hellion, however you want to call them. The reason why the Crusader is in second spot is because she has Iron Swan. So first position hits back row. It's the best ability for her to have. It's the only possible way she can hit the back row. So the only way she can do it is actually be in the front. So you might as well put her there anyways. She does take more damage, but she's got a lot of health. And everybody in this party is upgraded to max level and max traits. We've also got, I think, a few people committed. Yeah, a lot of people committed. Because our last run, yeah, everybody went stressed apeshit. I know people can relieve stress, so we'll have no one with stress, hopefully, when we get back, which is good. And we're doing a long mission, getting some portraits and money. Yay. Here we go. Alrighty, so let's take some gold. I mean food. I don't know why I said gold. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll camp right away to burn an area, just so I'm more happy with our inventory slots. Bandages are something we need in this area. We got enough shovels. Could use some holy water. We already have one. And we'll take an anti-venom in case we find a tree. That looks pretty good to me. Cool. No torches. Yeah, that's stupid. There, that's better. Alrighty, there we go. 3 open slots. Long run, we expect that. We have to carry so much stuff in long runs that we just have no room for really anything else. So yeah, I haven't put a video up in 2 days. The reason why is because I like to do videos when I'm alone, and I am married. So while the spouse is at home, I don't like to do videos because it kind of is just it's loud, and also it can be distracting for them. So my normal schedule to do videos is Wednesday through Saturday. I'm doing one tonight because they're out playing board games. This is a Tuesday. Also, we're getting ready to move, so the videos might be cut down for a little bit as well because of that. Once we get established, there I will be doing just as much content as I've been doing in the past, but for a little bit, you may see a little less. Like, it shouldn't be that much though. I'm still going to try to pull off one a day on the Wednesday through Saturday. Either of this or some other game I've been running in the past, like Magic the Gathering. I do want to start a new game. I don't know what yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. So we'll see. Anyways, just mowing these guys through. These are new. These Raiders. We've seen him before. These are basically just upgrades of the Brigantine that normally are here. They just have a lot more hit points, some actual protection, ton of dodge. They can't be stunned very easily, as we found out. Like we only got 1 stun on that Yelp. And they still take pretty good a hit, though. This is about the time where you want to start bringing trinkets to help you actually get their stuns connecting. Or you can just not stun them and just, like, beat the living hell out of them. That's perfectly fine, because anything that does a stun attack usually tends to do less damage anything that does like an actual attack will be max damage of what you can actually do. See here, I can do 7 to 14 with this. Reason why is because so much protection he has. Now I'm already at capacity, which is annoying, so we're camping. We knew this was coming. There we go. Just gonna rearrange this a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Midnight ambush. We can prevent. No one has a disease, which is good. So let's start with the midnight ambush. Plus 8% to crit on herself, which is insane. She also gets accuracy, damage along the first position. This is both 4 battles. They're just nuts. It's like 2 of the best things, but they're only self-only. No one needs healing, and we really don't need to do anything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, you need a pep talk. I'm just buffing the shit out of the Hellion, and she's going to do all the work for me. So we need to clear 100% rooms in this place. So we're going to have to hit everywhere, pretty much. Looks like a nice big wrap around here, go down here, go this way, then go that way. We may not have to hit both these rooms, so we'll see at the end when we get there. Here's a tree. Anti-venom. Basically, there's sap on the tree, and you just use the venom on your hands to not get touched by the sap and other poisonous things. Is how they look at it. Another bandage.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Got a bunch of torch still, got a bunch of food, a bunch of provisions. We're a little bit full as far as inventory goes, but it clears up as we use stuff. So yeah, this dungeon is champion level. These are all rarity. I do want to do the Skrieker as my second fight after this, with a bunch of 6s that are right now in the lovely sanitarium and bar and shit, getting all healed up. I'm a little bit scared of it, but I still want to try it. It's a tough fight, don't get me wrong. But I haven't decided on who I want to take out on that group just yet. All 4 people in that group have to hit the back row, though I have no choice. They can hit 3 or 4, but they have to hit 3 or 4. So I cannot take a Crusader. That will be worthless. I could take a Bounty Hunter and bring the nest forward. That is one of the options. But the Skrieker does like come right back in the front line, so it doesn't make a damn bit of difference if I do that. One of them will be this Hellion that I am taking. Unless she gets like 8 shit worth of stress here. Which I'm not seeing happening. So yeah. These gropers, you always do last, just because they're so hard to kill, 50%, protection. So might as well take the other people in the back. That's really sweet. There's like 19 crit on her, which is just nuts. That's like the max she can get. Other ways you can buff it would be like trinkets or battle ballot from a jester, which does stack. You can get up to 15, which is just insane amount. Now Blight's not going to work. We can do that or that. Almost down. Get it into 1. I can't really here, yelp and take your time. Nice thing about these guys, they're always going to be most likely last. So if you need to do some other things, they'll be the end of the round majority of the time. Your guys have gained so much speed and so much of the other stats that they're going to be going first against a lot of the enemies, unless they've been like ramped up really well. Because everything in your stats do upgrade when you upgrade this, your armor and your weaponry, and also just leveling. Depending on the class, you may not get everything though. Jiminy Christmas, 15. It's a lot of damage over time. And unfortunately, I have no way to heal that. She can heal herself. And she can heal herself, which I probably should change those out. I'm going to go ahead and heal himself. And then use the Vestal on him as well. And there's another huge ass. Blight. So we're going to go ahead and quickly do this. We're going to get rid of the bleed, put on her blight heal. It's just a heal 4 and it does cure bleed or blight, and also a lot of damage, a lot of accuracy. It's nice. Could get rid of her shadow fade and put on her blight heal as well. They're both self only, but they do help me out a little bit here. I knew I had them and still didn't put them up. Eldritch Altar. That is... it looks like a buff, I think, most of the time. And also can get rid of quirks on occasion. Oh, a known cheat. Yeah, that's worthless. That means he couldn't gamble. I really didn't care if he could gamble or not in the town. I have an option to go this way or that way. Guess we're going this way just because I picked it. We have to go all the way around no matter what because we have to hit all the rooms. So it doesn't make a difference which way we went in the end. Ah! So this is interesting. This guy usually would make these into plants if we kill him. The only downside is these don't produce corpses. So, yeah. He's last priority now. As weird as that is. And we can also move him right up to the front. And I want to see if he has any like front attacks. Which I think he does have a really interesting front attack with his dagger. Normally he's with like humanoids. Because he's also a human. Even though he's got a bone head. It makes no sense. Yeah. So let's just get rid of the front lines. And we'll leave him by himself. And we're good to go. Alrighty. Now we can start working on healing. Along with knocking this guy down. Does this actually heal anybody? No, it just does dodge damage. Okay. I was curious there. I do not use this very much. Because it is self-only. Oh yeah, that's what he has. He has the mark and stabbing dagger. Here, start healing. Let's get out of this issue here. How about we just go ahead and tell you to sit for a while. Or yeah, I forgot. 245. Not going to be stunned ever. In life. That's okay. How about dead? Can we just like have that happen? He decided to skip his turn. Seems good. How about you just skip your life? You're dead. We're at full. We need crests. We have a lot of area to cover. We're getting a scout, which is sweet. Which is one of the reasons why I like to go to my map and I'm trying to figure out what I want to delete. We know we have to go to this room now. We have 2 fights coming up, along with a hallway fight. So our options are this or throw them away. I guess we'll do this. Problem is we all still have this lovely chest right in front of us as well. And now we gotta think about this. 2 deeds are fine. Goodbye. Alrighty, slowly moving on. Yep. Disarm. And out of bandages. So, what do we got? Ooh, money. And there we go. Fight here looks not bad. Not bad. The fact that we got a surprise round does help quite a bit. We can try to mow this one down or try to mow this one down. Really our options. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one because it's the one that we're more likely to kill now that we have them two left. If she got a connect here, then I would have taken the back one out. Ooh, good. Resist stun. These guys can do a lot of stress, so they are the ones I'm worried about when it says I want to bring a guy on a second fight after this, because might not be able to. Nice! Get rid of that lovely gargoyle. Cool. Making sure I was actually recording and not accidentally made a mistake. Trying a new setup when I don't have my bar down here at the bottom anymore. Kind of makes it look more like an actual video. Like I said, I'm still new to this. And also you can see like the bottom row of stats if I actually have to show them off at all. See without any problems. So prior videos to this, you would have seen the bar down below, but now I've fixed it to where I hope it stays away. So yeah, this ghoul is dead. A lot of stuff we got. I hate deleting things. I'm going to camp here. That's why I'm letting the torchlight run down. Even though it does give me a little bit more issues, I'm going to try to resolve that by killing things a lot faster. We'll see how that works out. That works. 19. Goodbye. These Nashers are upgraded to the dogs we see prior. They still can give... well, I can only hit the front line with this girl now. That sucks. Oh well. They can still give rabies. They cannot... they do not leave corpses either. We've seen this giant a bunch. This tree is annoying. He actually connects with it ever. Actually might not be too bad there. She's got so much accuracy, it may not be an issue to have her have that rabies on her, because she might connect good enough anyways. May not make a difference. Let's see here. 110 accuracy. So 87% chance to hit would be like 90, I guess. So yeah, she can just keep rabies. Like, there's usually not too many diseases you say, this is awesome, you can just keep this. That's one of them, where you can just be very happy that she got it. Alright, let's relieve the blight, or bleed, and get some healing back. Tree branch smack. Can you go back one? Thank you. I actually will accept that damage. That's awesome. See if we can stun him. I need a free round. Nope. Okay. Unfortunate. We are camping here. Besides also taking a lot out of me. Well, he's almost gone, which is good. Just get the kill. They're so slow that it's worth it just to get the kill if you can, whenever you need to. Still no room. Well, shit. There. Guess that's the only way I can do this. I still have 12 food, so we should be fine on that. And the same thing as last time. Crit, crit. I could get rid of that disease, but I want to keep it, honestly. Alrighty. As weird as that sounds, I'm keeping a disease. You know? Another tree fallen, or whatever you want to call this, a plant we have to destroy. With our shovel, then we go back through the last hallway here, and then we go down. I did not reset the party. She should be in 3rd position. Not a big deal. I'm just going to go for damage on him. I'm not going to try to stun him. And then we get Iron Swan back here, and we're good. She got a mark and a debuff. So, Tree Branch Smack. Ah, you missed. That attack does not connect very often. That's why I'm not as worried about it. Now, her 110 accuracy is not working out so well. She does have bonus accuracy here, but she lost accuracy because of the debuff. Man, that hurt. Let's get it going. You could take out the damage dude first, if you want to. It's just totally up to you. I like to take out the people in the back first, but any way you want to do it is perfectly fine. She can't do anything up here except for move back. So that's all we're doing. And then the Crusader gets to go. Confusion Spores, it sucks because the party gets moved around a bunch. I don't think the Hellion can do anything in the back row, except for this Adrenaline Rush. Depending on how this attack goes, I might just leave her back there. Unfortunately, it did not kill him. I need to get rid of this guy pretty fast, so we're going to start moving her up. Unfortunately, I get anything else otherwise. That's good. I'll take the Blight over a Tree Smack any day. I could heal the whole party here, but I need to get my Hellion back where she was. And we'll eliminate the Spore Maker. And now work on the Giant 100%. Doing good. Found Death's Door, but only have one guy actually attacking now, which is good. Go for a big heal. It's only 11. That Death's Door does knock down a little bit of accuracy, speed, stress, and all this other bullshit. Can't get rid of it at all. Down to 16. There we go. We're going to take a heal. It's small. Yeah. It can be a little bit annoying, but we're almost done. Take a heal around the table. We can also heal with this guy as well, which is great. The Crusader. He can't ever hit the back row with healing, though. And there we go. I just wanted to get some healing done so I feel a little bit safer about the party. Which is why I used that little bit of last of the fight to actually do that. Could have done a lot longer, but I decided not to. I don't need that trinket anymore. It's not as good as it used to be. I already have that at home. So, yeah, moving on. Some left luggage. You have the option here to use anti-venom on luggage or a key. You could just also crack it open, which is what I'm doing because I want to save the key for actual secret chest if I find one. It's a pretty good amount of gold anyways. We've already seen that. It's 1,000. That's a lot more than 1,000. Let's use the herbs and get rid of those. And then we'll just leave this stuff behind. Cool. Now we got a trap come up here. And then we've got another little curio here, which you're going to do without even being told to or not. Yeah, goodbye. It sucks to leave much stuff behind, but I do need all this gold because everybody's level 5 and I do need to spend the money to actually get them to where they need to be when they go out in battle. This next fight we take on here, the hallway, assuming it's not too bad, we're going to do a lot of healing. If it's rough, yeah, we could have problems. We know it's coming right up. Okay. I've not seen a hunger tile. I'm going to take a little bit of food hit. And there we go. Okay. Because we're about halfway through the dungeon. I need the food to heal instead of actually taking it for a hunger tile. Alrighty, start with the healing. Get her back up to where we're comfortable. We have to take out the back row first. We cannot leave them behind. The only way we can actually knock these guys out is crits to actually get rid of their corpses. So she has to go first. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to have the Crusader not hit this front row at all. The Iron Swan can definitely take out the back row, which is good. At least you're resisting the Blight. I'm okay with whatever you want to do besides that. Luckily, no giants here to confuse spores and fuck our party set up around, which is good. This thing can bleed. It cannot be blighted because of the lovely resistance it has. But it's almost down to 15. Just kind of just take the hits here as we go. I could stun, I could blight. We're going to try to stun just to save a little bit of damage. It's kind of like healing in a way. Ooh, almost. Was hoping I get to go first before her, but I was not able to. The marks will make them get attacked more, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and stun the ghoul, see if we get it connect. We got close. Don't know or anything. We'll see. Howl is good because it does no damage, just a lot of stress around the table. This Crusader's up to quite a bit. 70s. But we can keep healing, we can keep the torchlight up, and he should be fine to finish out this dungeon as long as we don't have any big issues on him really quickly. And also the grave robber's in the same situation, apparently. Let's start a blight because it's going to take a while to knock him down. That'll at least do 5 damage per round. I figure it'll take us at least 2.5 rounds to get rid of him. Just because of how big of a problem he is with protection and dodge. However, we're connecting with everything we got, which is great. That works. She's at full almost. Let's go into our blight. 10 per round. That's good. One more hit and he's down. Actually, we can just let him go now. Work on the crawler. Start healing on the Crusader. We also need to hit the Vesta with one, and just everybody needs healing except for the Grave Robber in the back now. She can't... Oh, yeah, there she goes. She can try to hit that guy. It's not going to work out too well. Oh, she actually got the Blight. That was not expected, honestly. we're doing pretty good. We got everybody almost back to full with this fight, even though we thought we were going to have problems, because he does take a while to knock down, which can be tough. If you leave him alive, he will use the other dead bodies that you have on the table, in the fight, to actually turn them into spores, and then you cannot heal until you kill the spores. So that makes it even worse, which is why he's priority number 1. So much stuff. This is $12.50, this is $12.50. These are both the same price. So we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Yeah, that's the only options I see right now. Okay. I need to keep shovels, always, torches, always, and food, always. Those are the 3 primary items you have to keep on you. You can delete torches when you get close, or if you want to go a dark run, you can not bring them at all. But the other 2 are musts. You have to be able to take down obstacles. You don't want to use your hands, and have to be able to eat. You don't want to just take damage from eating. I just deleted these. Asshole game. That's a little scary. Just gonna be honest. I didn't really want to see these. We're gonna try to get a stun on him. We're gonna use everybody we can to try to stun him. We failed with the first one. We got that, which is good. There's a second stun. Connect. And a lot of damage. Good. I want to eliminate the first round, which is why I did that. I'm trying to eliminate the amount of damage he can deal in the back row before he actually brings his friends. A double highwayman. Thanks so much. Let's try to get rid of you as fast as possible. Even though you come back, maybe I'll come back as something different. Iron Swan taking out the back row. I can't really heal. I have to get rid of this collector. Luckily, his blight resistance is down to so much that I'm doing 15 per round with that blight. Damage over time is the way to go when it comes to these guys. You are a butt. Ugh. Headhunter, it's just annoying. 10 per round. Took 15 that round, though. I have to heal my Barbarian, or Hellion, however you want to call it, with the Vestal, so we're going to have to take a round off on knocking this guy down a little bit. Maybe 2 rounds or 3, we'll see. But between the other 2 people hitting him, he should be gone within 2 rounds, as long as they don't get a Vestal here and we see a heal. There we go. Goodbye. That works. Now we'll start with Highwaymen's, and then we'll kind of cheese the fight when we left with the Man-at-Arms, because he does not do damage. To get it right back to full. Still going to keep on healing. Not going to try to kill this guy fast. It would have been smarter because of what he just did, but we didn't know he was going to do that. Let's go work on now the third one. That is a lot of effing damage. My God. Here, stunned. Can someone go before you? Thank you. That's what I was trying to pull off. When they're stunned, the guard does not work. Just like when I'm stunned, my guards do not work. It's the same way. Alrighty, good. I love it that she goes first so often. Helps out so much in the parties. So I got 2 people that heal up. Eric can just do damage because he doesn't do any actual physical attacks. All his attacks are guarding other people that are in the party that are not here. There we go. I could use one more heal back here on the Grave Robber, but I didn't have a chance to. This is a really good trinket. If you wish to keep it, it does give you a lot of stress, but it does give you the best protection you can find in the game, I've noticed. We have no room. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of stuff. We need to keep everything we have available. We could go dark. That's the only option we have. It's worth more than 1,200 to sell, so that's the thing we could do. This is 2,000. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're getting rid of rubies, but this is, as you can see, 3 grand. So yeah. Still need to keep everything that we have on us, otherwise. Ooh, free food. I'll take it. We don't know what's coming up in these rooms, so we just have to go with it. Mother! Well, yeah. Okay. Start on you. Good. Blight actually landed. Because of this lovely 40% blight skill chance. That thing is really good for a grave robber. And you need to stay alive, thank you. I'm not wanting you to die, just ever. Okay, let's start stunning these guys so they don't get to do something this round. Could have hit them both with the Hellion, but I want her to go after the back row. You could chance me, boys. Unfortunately, the Hellion missed. But he's priority number 1. There's really not also a way to knock down dodge too often. There probably are debuffs that other characters have. I just don't know who they are. I think a cultist might. Need to do healing on both front party members now. Great. Like need to take a round off and heal people, but need to also get rid of him. We'll keep stunning up here with Crusader, try to get them knocked down a little bit. And the only person who really heal is the Vestal. We could do a party heal. That won't do as much as he's dealing, which is becoming a problem. Free per round, she's at... why did I do that? She's at 10, so we're doing okay. We just can't connect like half our attacks, which is becoming the problem. Ugh. Luckily, the one left is the one that's stunned. He hits his resolve check. He is abusive. Well, that's a good amount. I'm going to take his chance to heal himself. It's nice when you have people that can also heal themselves. It saves a lot of trouble and a lot of problems on everybody else. They're both marked. It doesn't make a difference which one I pick to heal. But I will take a 22. Either way you look at it. I don't care who it was. The stress is becoming a problem on everybody. But we got rid of this lovely guy that just screamed at us, which is good. Now it's giving me stress because he screamed. Thanks. 19 damage. That's a normal attack for you? What? There, use all the torches. Get them out. Both of them need to be stunned. Need to take this guy down, do some healing, do some work. 18, crit, sweet. Get them back up. They're both at Death's Door, as in they both had the debuff from Death's Door. They've gone to 0 at least once this round. I mean, once this dungeon. So that's annoying. But in championship level dungeons, I expect that a lot. Another abusive. Now, depending on how this ends up, we may be jumping ship a little early. This is probably not the last room. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. Now it's a good amount of damage. half his health. We are getting back up to full because we're just getting some crits. But we are not taking these guys out, which is not helping. Because we can't connect with our damage. Which is becoming drastically annoying. Well, now they're stopping their crits, which is good. Slow them down a little bit. Down to 4. Still need to keep healing. Got another crit heal. Seven rounds. And we still have 3 now, 2 combatants. Enemies, I mean. There we go. Feel a little better about that now. Let's go ahead and stun him. So we can go ahead and do a group heal and get the party back up. Without worrying about damage this round. She can't hit the first row with anything but these 2 middle attacks. The pick to the face or the blight. I don't expect the blight to land on this guy, so I'll do the pick. Up to 130 stress on the Crusader. And there we go. That fight is tough, to say the least. I think that's new. Well, we still have a little bit to go. Thanks for the bleed. I appreciate it so much. No, no scout either, so we have no clue what's coming up. Well, I want to keep going because we can't be too far off being done. Okay. Clear. Well, we can backtrack if we pick up this up. So we're going to go ahead and hit the end of this hallway. Maybe I should just backtrack. We can get rid of the Magus pretty quickly, then we can take out the Ghoul. Hopefully get some crits and remove some stress. Because these 2 people need to not, like, piss everyone else off. I'm going to be able to stun him to prevent the next round of attacks, which would be good. Or like the 3rd round, which would be fine. We can go ahead and do a Blight, so we can get more damage and also get the ongoing. But down to 30s, which is good. That wasn't too bad. The stress does cause a problem. But as long as we keep getting rid of him, it won't take too long to finish this off. And another resolve check because we decided to piss each other off. And we are rational. The way to actually make sure your resolve checks actually hit the positive state is to have virtue. The only way to get virtue is through trinkets. You don't have any way of seeing it here. You can also get through traits or quirks, I guess you can call them. That's the other way you can get them. Don't need this stuff, so yeah. Didn't need to do that fight, but did not want to take the stress damage for going backwards. And now we're just walking through the same hallway we came through. We have 2 more rooms we know about we have to go through. Depending on how the first one goes, we may do the second one. I like to finish this place because we're so close. However, we do have 3 people. Do you mind? We do have 3 people at the resolve checks. And we have 2 people with death door buffs and all this other bullshit we have. That thing is also annoying. But we need to finish this if we can. This is an easy fight, so that's definitely something I'm happy about seeing. Yeah, that helps out a lot. The ectoplasm we could kill first because it could possibly split, but these are easy to kill, and then we take him on last. I could possibly even... if it splits, it's not a big issue at all, honestly. Because it won't split into 2 big ones. I can't stun it. Likely that'll connect will be slim. But they can only hit the front row, so they'll be targeting him anyways. She's almost at a resolve check. It's 81. He's at 150. So it's getting to the point where he needs to get out of here fast. Else he's going to start having heart attacks. We've never seen one of those before. And there's her resolve check. And she's a masochist. She will start damaging herself. Great. Now we're going to take out the middle one because he decided to split. They have no more room to have any more party members. So that's good. Yeah, because we had to go dark because we ran out of torches, this is the shit that happens. Do you mind? Also got a double stun here. But we killed the ectoplasm. And now we can eliminate the front row. Hopefully in 2 hits. However, 2 of our guys are stunned, so they can't go. Cryokinesis could possibly bring us another one. It does. It does kill the corpse, which is good. Or bad, now how you look at it. There's his heart attack. It put him at 0. And there's a dead combatant. Ugh. Yeah, shut up, game. Retreating is hard to do sometimes. It doesn't always work. So it's best when you got this little bit of enemies left, just go ahead and kill them and hope you can survive through it. When it's a full party, retreating is sometimes what you have to do. Unfortunately, we lost our Crusader. We will be able to pick up his trinkets as long as we finish this fight. And then we can decide. We want to go after the last fight, which we won't. We will get this little curio and we will leave the dungeon, unfortunately. See there, just took damage because she wanted to. She can't hit the 3rd position, so no choice but to hit a corpse. And then we can eliminate this guy really fast. Now weird, his head's right here, if you didn't ever notice this. And that's his kind of body. Here we go. Yeah, this dungeon just became really super annoying, really super fast. And there was nothing we could do about it. Anything else I want to get rid of? No, not really. Okay. A lot of shit we just lost. Once again, these are worth more than this money. Yeah. So we're going to carry and we're going to. It's a shovel usage. You're already like total foobard here. What's the difference? Cool. Goodbye. Don't have the choice. I can't finish the last fight. There's like no way in hell I'll survive. Cut the losses. Don't get the reward, but definitely get more money than we left with. That we used on this quest. So we still made money. We do not get any experience, and we just get some lovely diseases to go along with our dead body that we're bringing back. So that worked out extremely poorly. Let me see what we can do and see if we need to cut this video or do a short. Alrighty, so here's what we got to work with. I've decided to do the Skrieker because I kind of want my trinkets back that have been there for a long period of time. I'd say week 15, around there. For that, I realized I'm flat broke. Yeah. So, hope this works. Medical ward, getting rid of disease. Put people in the bar and the abbey. Get rid of stress because of our issue last time. Killing off our crusader. Finally got rid of the renal, which we started with since the beginning of the game. So here's what we got to work out. Also upgraded the stagecoach. We're taking an arbalist. We're taking a Vestal as the healer. Taking a Houndsmaster. And taking a Man-at-Arms with 74 hit points. Hopefully this will work out pretty well. I don't really care about bulimic because there's no camping. And that's not needed because all she's going to be doing is healing 90% of the time. Only she'll take an actual hit as if the Skrieker's almost dead. You cannot retreat from this quest once you start it. You have to finish it or your party is dead. That is the downside of doing this quest. We don't need torches, we don't need keys, we don't need shovels because it's just one room, you fight this guy. You don't need anything except for this. You want to take a stack of these because he will give you bleed. And you want to take some of these because he will also give you debuff. You can take holy water to resist bleeds. That is a thing you can do. That is the other option you can have. I'd just much rather get them and then get rid of them. And we'll take a couple of these. We'll put it on the first two guys once they get their turns. And then we'll go. You don't take much here. You're just looking at your shit back. We have not shown off a Skrieker yet, so here's the first fight. They can come as apprentice. They can come as a veteran. We unfortunately just have a champion level Skrieker. That's all we get. Sometimes you make it a random quest that says you could take out the Skrieker. You get one round to do that, or else they're gone. Here it is. The Skrieker gets 3 attacks per round. The nest here is what you want to kill. It can be moved, but however, the Skrieker will just move right in front of it. So you have to be able to kill this nest. You have to be able to hit the back 2 positions, 3 and 4. That's where this thing will go. It's not worth stunning because he has 3 attacks per round. He is not worth dealing damage to because, yeah, 63 dodge. And also blight resistance, bleed resistance, just stupid. So just kill the nest as fast as possible. That's your goal. So we figured out what our goal is. Now we can start off with that, and just beat the shit out of the nest. Once you kill the nest, he will leave. He has done his job. But he has also done his job by kicking our ass right away. Start off on healing. The bleed he does is just nuts. 16 per round. You don't need a riposte. You don't need a stun. You just need to kill the nest. That is your 100% goal. it will get down to pretty low, and then you'll just start having problems. He does do 3 attacks per round. It's all depending on how quickly you can eliminate this back here. The Arbalist will not do as much damage until I get a mark on the nest, which is what I'm doing right now. This damage buff does last a couple rounds with the dog biscuit, so I can actually use it again if I need to, because I do have a second one. And the peck is how he does his actual bleed. He has to move backwards, and then he has to move forwards. Now that he has a mark, it will do more damage. As you can see, 100% more damage and 10% chance to crit. Don't need healing, so you get attack now. Sometimes the Vesta will just start attacking because I don't need to heal. I need to get rid of the nest as fast as possible. No bleed. Sweet. Keep going. The dog biscuits do not stack, so you cannot use them twice in a row. You have to wait till the other one eliminates itself before you use the second one. Get rid of that bleed and kill the nest. Now, we can start working on him. He should leave here soon, once he's low, or once he just wants to get out of here. We've lost our buff, so we can go into that. The reason why you kill the nest is because that's where the trinkets are. If you tend to kill him before you kill the nest, you won't get your trinkets back. He will just die. I'm going to go and get a riposte out now, so I can start doing damage back to him if he actually hits the man-at-arms. He is annoyingly not targeting the man-at-arms, so yeah, too bad. But we're doing pretty good. He's shown all his lovely attacks, and there he goes. He gives everybody stress when he leaves. Ah! Piss on you. And there's $25,000. You could continue venturing. There's nothing to see. There's no other rooms. Your quest is done. That's how short the Skrieker fight is. And we get all these trinkets back. I knew he had some of these. I didn't know what he had. I knew this one was here. I knew this one and this one was here and that one. I didn't know about the other 4 because they're not really that good. That's okay, actually. That's a Hellion trinket. And we get all this money. We did get our stuff back that we spent. You do get no experience. You just get this lovely stress, and that's good. And just like normal, you get the resolves and everything. And your quirks at the end. Ah, that's good. Alrighty, that is all we're going to do this time. We've got a lot of catching up to do on our party. And now I can go ahead and eliminate some of these trinkets because I got so many now. Because I don't need 2 of these. This is not that good. It's based on your health, and you've seen how quickly I can go down. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and eliminate some of these trinkets, see what we have left over at the end. We don't have a abomination right now, so might delete that on principle. We have like 3 trinkets for a Crusader. Yeah, goodbye. So yeah, we'll see what happens here with the trinkets. We'll see what's money left, and we'll see where we need to go from here. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.